Ava, the pumps are done. Tell me you found 80.
They've taken her to one of their sites in Nevada. Viridian State Prison. That's where they...
I know. No time to lose. How do I get in?
Don't worry, I've already got a plan. Declan's stolen an injured helicopter. Meet up with him and I'll give you the rundown en route. Cahal. Viridian State Prison is in Nevada. They've got a lab below the prison. That's where they're keeping Adana. The Nevada authorities have been hunting a serial killer for years. The Badlands Butcher. That's your new identity. I've entered your description into their database. Get yourself arrested. They'll throw you straight into Viridian State.
Oh, so you finally turned up. Been waiting for you for a couple days now.
I take it Ava put you in here? Good to have another man on the inside. How is she?
I don't know her too well, but it's clear all this is shaking her. She's putting everything she has into the search for your daughter. I think that's the only thing keeping her going.
I can relate. Who's in charge here, anyway?
Guy named Hadley. He's the one who gave you the sticky eyes when you walked in. An ex-con promoted all the way up to warden. Try not to rub him the wrong way. He's an engine man through and through. Every bit as violent as his guards. Oh, and speaking of, most of the guards here are elite soldiers in training, and they're not big on warning shots.
Some of the prisoners might have info. Those with influence.
The two most influential prisoners around here are Lon Shibetta and Seth. Shibetta's mafia, and he's still running his business from the inside.
I imagine he gets along well with the warden?
From what I hear, they're always trading favors. The other guy, Seth, he controls the drug trade around here. Might be worth a visit if you need a boost. You'll find him in the gym. He never leaves. Apparently he's sick with something.
Got it. You have a plan for getting out of here? I can't protect you while I'm looking for Adana.
Don't worry about me. Ava's got it all figured out.
Good. Now lead me to the Shibetta. I'll start with him.
I'm not looking for problems here, Butcher. One toe out of line, and you're dead.
That's your guy, at the top of those stairs. Meet me after. I'll be in my cell.
You're Lon Shibetta.
In the flesh, and you're the notorious Badlands Butcher. Welcome to Viridian State, my friend. To what do I owe the honor of your visit?
I know this prison has a lab where certain prisoners can undergo treatment. I need to get in there, and I'm told you can help me. And perhaps I can help you.
Could you now? I do know where this laboratory of yours is. I might be amenable to a deal. I'll give you what you want in exchange for a small favor.
Whatever you want, it's got to be quick. I need to be in that lab by tonight.
Well, we're certainly in a hurry, aren't we? You'll get your information as soon as your job is done. You see, two of my men think that the time has come for me to retire. A man can't advance in this world without possessing certain values. Ambition is one, of course. But so are prudence and loyalty.
I take it these two men were neither prudent nor loyal.
Yeah, you catch on quick. I like that. Their names are Neil Jordan and Eric Ross.
What can you tell me about Neil Jordan?
Neil has a job in the workshop during the day. Do be careful when you take care of him, though. They watch that place like hawks. That said, all sorts of accidents can happen in a workshop. All sorts.
Where can I find Eric Ross?
Eric's in quarantine. Most of the prisoners that get the Endron treatment usually spend a few days there afterwards. I hate to tell you, but unless you can find a way in, you'll have to wait until he comes out.
I don't have time to wait. Guess I'll have to get creative. I'll take care of your men. But once it's done, I expect you to hold up your end of the bargain.
Hey, Lanciabetta is a man of his word.
You good? Lon tell you what you wanted to know?
Not yet. He's not the kind of man to give up anything for free. Wants me to take care of 2 of his men.
Who's getting the chop?
Name Neil Jordan ring any bells? He's got a job in the workshop. I need to take him out in there somehow. Make it look like an accident.
Huh. You know, a few days ago, a guy wound up in the infirmary after a workshop accident. The machine he was working on overloaded. It was just a bit of extra voltage, but it gave the guy 3rd-degree burns. Maintenance fixed up the machine and everything's been okay since, but you know how finicky machines can be.
How do I unfix it?
There are some voltage controllers in the workshop. If you want to make sure this accident is fatal, you're going to want to put them all out of order.
Apparently Eric Ross is in quarantine, so I need to get at him regardless.
Ross? Huh. I hear he reacted really badly to the treatment. Never stops asking for drugs. And that guy? He'll swallow anything you give him. Still, they don't exactly keep the poison within arm's reach around here. Check the infirmary upstairs. Something in there should do the trick.
That should be all I need. Thanks, Dusk.
If you need me again, you know where to find me.
I'll be done with the program in a week. Then, I'm out of here.
Out and paid. If you told me 2 months ago that getting locked up would be the best thing that's ever happened to my finances, I'd have called you a liar.
Those elite guards? I'm sure I recognize one of them.
No surprise there. Even had been like...
Machine won't go haywire again?
I double-checked everything, Neil. You're good to go. I even cut the main power supply and put you on a backup generator to be extra safe.
Neil Jordan. Won't be easy to take him out without being spotted. Dusk told me I could overload the machine. First, open all those valves.
supposed to be here? This area's off limits.
We've
Looks
got
like
company.
the fight against some...
Frag out!
Hey, Butcher! They make you an offer yet? No?
Figured they'd pay a small fortune for a guy like you.
What are you doing here? Fresh meat? The cord's occupied. Now, fuck off!
So you're the infamous Seth.
If you say so.
I heard you sell stuff that you can't find anywhere else.
Where did you hear that?
The boss man himself, Lon Shibetta.
You're in with that greasy motherfucker. I knew. I didn't like your rat fuckface.
Careful now, I'm not your enemy. Not yet. Either we talk business, or I'm out of here.
More new blood. Thinking they're hot shit. Fine. What you looking for?
Uppers.
I can do that. And how do you intend to pay?
I think letting you live should be payment enough.
Who do you think you are, you fucking shit stain? Al Capone? I just have to snap my fingers and my men will take you down.
I'm the Badlands fucking butcher. Snap away.
Ah, the butcher, huh? I could have sworn he died back in his home state. Where was that again?
South Dakota. And the rumors of my death have been greatly exaggerated. The rumors of yours won't be if you keep fucking around.
Whoa, now, butcher. I'm sorry, I didn't realize. Perhaps we can come to an agreement. I give you your fix. And if I got a problem with someone, you give me a hand. Not a bad deal, right?
I can work with that.
Perfect. I have my stuff stashed at the bleachers. Take whatever you like. Guys, open the door for him.
Please. I'm burning. My insides are burning.
I need to get into the infirmary. That's where I'll find my poison.
Please. I'm burning. My insides are burning. Please, stop it. Give me something. Anything. You have to have pills or an injection or something.
Those elite guards? I'm sure I recognize one of them.
No surprise there.
Please. I'm burning. My insides are burning. Please, stop it. Give me something. Anything. You have to have pills or an injection or something. Help me. Please. Please. I'm burning. My insides are burning. Please, stop.
Those elite guards? I'm sure I recognize one of them.
No surprise there. They're all ex-cons. Even Hadley. Been like that since Endron bought the prison.
Where did you put that last batch of drugs?
I left everything on the table in the staff lounge. Seth wants us to send him everything before tomorrow, but the drugs still need some work. The dosage is too high. Right now, taking just one would put you 6 feet under. I've got to redo the dosages.
Well, there goes our chances of an on-time delivery.
What the hell?
Whoa.
Good. Just need to slip one of these to dear old Ross. Eric Ross? Got pills for you.
Thank God. I was at the end of my rope. What? What's happening to me?
That does it for one target. Now for the other.
So, what news do you have for me, my friend?
Your two men are no longer a problem. Now, for your part of the deal.
Very good. Lon Chibetta is a man of his word. Take this pass. It'll get you into Hadley's office via the infirmary. You'll find a secret passage into the lab from there. Best of luck, Butcher. I get the feeling this is farewell.
So do I, Lon. So do I. This is Hadley's office. Let's see. No. Found it. The laboratory. That's where they took Adana.
That girl who was here earlier. I just wish we would have had more time to study her.
Indeed. Her cellular structure was fascinating, wasn't it?
Well, it's not a total loss. We still got the other one. She's old and has already gone through her first change, but still, better than nothing.
Dispatch, we got...
I picked up your scent from down the corridor. You're like me, aren't you?
Who are you?
My name is Onawa. I am the pack leader of the Red Talons. And who are you?
My name is Kahal. I've heard of your tribe. Wild, ancestral, solitary. Hard to believe Endron could get their hands on the leader of such a renowned tribe.
Endron. But that whore with the mechanical arm, she showed up out of nowhere and managed to drive us into a corner. We had little choice. I gave myself up in exchange for the lives of my people and an end to the slaughter.
Tank Girl tried to destroy my cairn as well. I killed her.
Good. I hope you made her suffer. I take it they captured you after you were finished with her.
No. They took Adana, my daughter. They brought her here. I came to get her back.
Adana's your daughter, is she? I met her. They had her locked up in the cell next door. I was their first subject, but I didn't give them the results they were hoping for. Whatever they are doing, I think it is linked to our first change.
Adana hasn't gone through her first change.
Their tests on her came back positive. They took her off to Endron's headquarters. To do what? I do not know. Take me with you. All that awaits me here is death. Good work. Now, follow me. This door leads into an underground parking garage. Steal a truck. We'll need one to get to my cairn. There are guards. For Mori, I can feel it. And I am in no state to help you. You've got to do it.
Say goodbye!
Time to move.
Tell me. Is that so? Carl, what are those outsiders doing in my territory? It's not just Endrin spreading across my territory. We have been invaded.
Ava and her Lambda Mankind. I know them.
The Red Talons do not like humans. And there is only room for one pack here.
The humans are with us. They're fighting for Gaia.
Humans are the reason we need to fight for Gaia. We should have snuffed them out at the dawn of their existence.
These humans are on our side. And we have no intention of settling here. We'll leave as soon as we've managed to rescue my daughter from Endrin HQ.
So, you intend to fight Endrin?
We could use your help.
No. We have already lost too many. We will not join you. However, I will clear your path. My wolves tell me they have already attacked your people. Those attacks will end. You may operate on our land with impunity. At least, until you finish your business here. Stay longer, and there will be war. Go now, and pay your respects to our guardian spirit. Parchua tells me that he is waiting for you.
You are the one who freed Onawa. You reek of human, warrior of Gaia. For what purpose do you enter my territory?
I'm fighting for Gaia. To drive Endrin and the Worm from this territory.
Is that so? Or are you pursuing an aim that is more personal? Are you truly worthy of my confidence? Can you even still call yourself warrior of Gaia? And now, you fight beside humans, beside the enemy.
Not all humans are servants of the Worm.
But all are blind. They will never understand the wild or the worm. They try to apply the order of the Weaver to everything, Gaia included. They will never admit that Gaia is a wild, uncontrollable entity, and that she demands sacrifice.
The Gaia you speak of is a stranger to me. Neither my people nor the spirits we protect see her as such.
You dare to question me? Have you any idea to whom you speak? I have served Gaia and the wild since time immemorial, long before your pack or your pathetic spirits. They are all weak, easily swayed by the call of the worm. I do not yield as the worm encroaches on my territory, but face it head on.
Yet it still spreads everywhere around you. Only your cairn seems to remain untouched.
Our cairn is all that matters. And we are ready to make what sacrifices we must to maintain it. Onawa has taken that role upon herself. But she may not be the last. Now go. Pursue your quest. I shall judge your worth.
Onawa. I can feel the hate that flows through her. And her guardian spirit. Ava, can you hear me?
Cahal! There you are. Head to our base. We set it up near the road leading to Indran territory.
Old abandoned mine.
The HQ isn't as damaging as the outposts. That's what
We're on the same side, and the Red Talon still.
Ava said they're a different
Gaha.
pack than the wolves at Tarker's Mill.
But
We're gonna have
you're
to
alone.
be careful.
I'm sorry, Ava. They'd already moved Adana out of the prison by the time I got there.
Ah, shit. Do you know where they've taken her?
Endron's Nevada HQ. Now, that's what the leader of the Red Talon says anyway.
The Red Talons. Those fuckers have been attacking my people since we got here.
How many?
2 teams wiped out, and a few more injured.
I can't bring back the people you've lost. But I can promise you won't lose any more. I freed their leader from Endron's grip.
They captured another Garu?
They were experimenting on her before they captured Adana. Apparently my daughter makes a better test subject.
Those fucking bastards. We'll save her. I promise you.
The leader of the Red Talons agrees to hold back her wolves until we get 80 back.
But she's not going to help?
I think she's using us. We take the risks, she reaps the benefits. At least they'll leave us alone.
I'll take it, but have you seen the wall that protects those Indran outposts? It's surrounded by a minefield. Nobody here can get through their defenses. Only you.
So what have you got in mind?
I've been working on it for a couple of days, but I think I figured out how to deactivate their landmines and get you into an evac duct. It'd be too small for a human, of course, but a wolf could get through. Get to the other side and take care of their outposts. Deal with the men guarding the terminals in each outpost and connect me. Once I'm on their network, I'll be able to clear you a path through the maintenance zone. It's the quickest way into Indran HQ. Go see Declan. He'll tell you how to get past the minefield.
Ava just told me about Adana. I'm so sorry, Cahal.
We'll get her back. How did you manage to get out of prison?
Pretty simple. Ava sent Viridian State a transfer order for me, complete with an Endron seal of approval. During the transfer, Lambda Mankind attacked my convoy, and the rest is history.
I'm sorry. I really tried, but...
I'm just busting your balls, man. You were there to save your daughter, I get it. Besides, at the end of the day, I'm out of prison.
Thank you for your help in the prison. You took big risks for me.
You can thank me when we've got your daughter back, but just remember, my favorite way to be thanked is cold, hard cash.
Lest I forget. I'll catch you later.
Hey, you're here. Follow me. I heard they took your daughter to their HQ. I can't even imagine.
We just have to get her back. Tell me about the outposts.
There are 4 entrance sites inside the perimeter. To reach them, use the evacuation duct.
And the minefield?
Go around the perimeter wall, but keep your distance. You'll see a red mark on a rock. From that mark, go straight towards the wall. Once you've reached it, stay close. Follow the wall until you find the entrance to the duct. From there, it's all up to you. Good luck. What do you need?
Remind me how to reach the evacuation duct.
Go around the perimeter wall, but keep your distance. You'll see a red mark on a rock. From that mark, go straight towards the wall. Once you've reached it, stay close. Follow the wall until you find the entrance to the duct. From there, it's all up to you. Good luck.
This desert is being devoured by the worm. But I still feel the cairn holding strong.
work here before Indran bought the site. Why do you ask?
Just curious. Makes you wonder where Andron finds the money to buy all these labs.
That's not much of a mystery. You know Pentex, right? Indran's one of their subsidiaries. They've got more money than they could ever need.
The first time I saw her, she was with Orlov. She just had surgery. Ava, I've cleared out the outpost and connected you to the network.
Good. I'll try to take control of Indran HQ's surveillance system. I've learned more about the Earthblood protocol. The stuff they're injecting into their soldiers acts directly on their immune system. It seems like the experiment they've been conducting has to do with the protocol, too.
HQ will be sending us reinforcements soon. Good. As soon as they are...
Well done. I'm almost through their defenses. Keep going. Indran's headquarters has been pretty active lately. Seems like our attacks on their outposts haven't gone unnoticed. They're gonna bulk up their defenses.
This outpost is ours. Let's see what we can bring back to.
I've checked.
Additional men here.
network. I'll keep you posted. I've managed to stop the oil pumping. Their machines have all gone quiet. I just wish I could see the look on those Endron execs' faces.
Those eco-terrorists are out of the way. We've got some wolves to kill.
Their time will come. Until it does. Not...
Done. I'm getting a feed from their HQ's cameras. It's time for us to attack. Go check in with Declan.
We have won this battle. I wonder what Onawa would say.
Okay, just stay calm. They'd never attack us. Not out in front of their HQ like that.
We've got full control of the outposts, and Ava stopped their machines. They're not pumping oil anymore, that's for sure. Now there's just the HQ left.
I'll take care of it. Alone.
I get it. Good luck.
Ava, I'm at the gate to their HQ's maintenance zone.
Get moving. Every second counts.
They've taken all our...
This report was printed shortly after I reunited with Adana. Wait for me, 80. I'm coming. Have you found Watkins yet?
I don't have eyes on him, but I'm sure he's upstairs. Go.
All units, kill anyone trying to enter the HQ. We'll have the outposts back under our control soon enough. It's only a matter of time.
You hear that? To your posts!
The signal's coming from an office upstairs. Find a way to reach it.
Fuck! It's locked.
There's a terminal close by. I'll get you through somehow. You're going to have to take the long route. That's all I can do from here.
Good enough.
locked up in some sort of glass chamber. They're taking her upstairs. Hurry up, Cahal!
Any news on Watkins?
He called the helicopter. He's just waiting for it to arrive. I think you can reach him.
Target in sight. Fire at will.
The President will be taking off shortly. His chopper arrives in just a few minutes. As soon as he's gone, we'll shift our security down a level. Until then, we remain on maximum alert. Now, get to your posts.
Ava! Shit!
Wait till he gets close. There's a
Idana. I can smell her.
My daughter. Where is she?
impressive work. I really didn't think you'd make it this far.
I suggest you tell me where she is, if you want to keep breathing.
Ah, Idana. What a promising young woman. Attractive, too. She clearly takes after her mother. You'll find her at the helipad with President Watkins. Well, assuming you hurry. They'll be taking off soon.
What do you want with her anyway?
Frankly speaking, she's a chance for us to recoup our losses. Something we desperately need after all the trouble you and your friends have caused us. Idana's extraordinary nature will allow us to transform this collateral damage into lucrative scientific advancements.
If you fucking hurt her.
Now, do control yourself. The elevator to the helipad is just nearby, and I've ensured that it is active.
Why help me?
President's orders. He's prepared a little surprise for you.
I don't have time to waste on killing you. But if our paths ever cross again...
I doubt they will. But who knows what the future holds?
Ava! Watkins is at the helipad. He's trying to escape with Idana. I'm heading up there.
There you are. You must be Kahal. It's time for you to pay for what you've done to this company. Your daughter's hate and fears will make a perfect host for Banes. And as for your friends... well, I've got a score to settle with them too. It's high time they understood. Nobody attacks Endron. Nobody. Launch Earthblood.
No! I'm gonna kill you, you motherfucker! You're gonna pay!
There you are.
Here. Watkins has released his gas across the whole region. You've got to get out right now.
What about Donna?
The son of a bitch just took her away in his helicopter. I got held up by one of the Red Talons.
What?
Oh, now we'll have to answer for that. But right now, Donna's all that matters. We've got to find out where they're taking her.
Watkins Terminal. Connect me.
It's up to you now.
It's gonna take me some time. You've got to keep moving. I'll open a path for you to their underground labs. Just get back here ASAP.
This place is steeped in the influence of the worm.
I found the reports on the Earthblood protocol.
We'll worry about that later. Find Adana.
Allow me to
congratulate you on the resounding success.
We'll begin receiving data from the on-site sensors. I want hourly analysis from each division.
I've got it. They've taken her to one of their offshore black sites. I'll send Declan to pick you up as soon as we've moved the survivors somewhere safe.
So I've got time to settle things with Onawa. Onawa. Could she have really given in to the worm? I have to be sure. I did what had to be done.
You should hear this from me.
What is it?
Dusk. The gas. He didn't make it.
No!
I'm sorry.
Dusk. Onawa. I had to fight one of your wolves at Engines HQ. I had Watkins until your wolf interfered. Why?
You still don't understand. Survival requires sacrifice. Endron is too powerful. The worm is too powerful. Fighting against them only leads to unnecessary death.
You betrayed me. And you betrayed Gaia. You sold yourselves to the worm.
I've made no pact with the worm. But Endron is prepared to move off our territory and leave us in peace. All in exchange for a few heads.
So that Red Talon was following your orders?
Yes, but you survived. And that puts all of us in danger. Your death was a key part of the arrangement.
You've lost your mind. Pachwa never should have allowed this to happen unless the worms corrupted him too. Through your bond. I'm sorry, Onawa, but I need to put things right.
Am I still your enemy, leader of the Red Talons?
Forgive me, Fianna warrior. I failed in my duty. I remained blind as Endron used me to corrupt our guardian spirit.
What will become of him now?
He was gravely tainted by the worm, but will regain his strength in time and be reborn from his ashes. You will forever have the Red Talon's gratitude.
How was the worm able to reach Pachua?
My blind pride. I thought I was strong enough to withstand the worm on my own. But, as always, it was Pachua protecting me through our bond. He suffered the full extent of the worm's corruption. And through this same bond, I allowed the corruption that infected Pachua to cloud my mind. His rage became my own.
I have to leave. My daughter can't wait.
Leave without worry, Cahal. You have significantly weakened Endron's hold here. We will finish the purification of our territory.
Maybe we'll meet again someday.
You will be welcome if you ever come this way again.
Time to meet up with Ava.
Cahal, we've got the survivors to a safe place. As soon as you're ready, return to the base and contact Declan. He'll come and get you.
Understood. Declan, I'm ready.
On my way now.
Andron's black site is based offshore. Ava and the others are already on their way to launch the attack.
Over here. My men have already secured this sector. Watkins and his troops know we're here.
Doesn't matter. They won't stop me from finding my daughter.
I know, but there's something more at stake here, Cahal. I've had time to analyze the data we got from Endron's HQ in Nevada. The biofuel and the treatment undergone by the prisoners are both linked